Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a pleasure to be here, and this gathering is a star-studded gathering. There are lots of very achieved people here, and I am very thankful to all of them for giving us time for this gathering. Just a few words about the National ICT R&D Fund. We were created as a part of the Telecom Deregulation Act. And every call that you make, about 0.5% of that cost comes to us, and we are supposed to use that money to create a vibrant knowledge-based economy in Pakistan. It's a huge challenge, and we feel very proud and humbled that we are given that challenge. To date, we have been able to fund about 300 million rupees worth of projects. But we have about 1.7 billion rupees in the bank, and we get $1 billion more per year. So we have there's something wrong with the picture. We have 56% of our population is under age 18. We have significant unemployment, and we have significant funds waiting to be spent. What's wrong with this picture? Something is wrong. Something is not matching. And in our mind, projects like what ROZEE has taken up is an important cornerstone in the ecosystem that we want to create. Basically, my mantra these days is that we want to promote innovation in Pakistan, and we hope that a lot of wealth will be generated through the innovation that we promote through this fund in Pakistan. And as Monas pointed out, what we really want to do is we want to create this ecosystem by bringing academia and industry together. And actually, this truly has been a dream throughout the first world even. And even if you go to first world, that creates significant companies like Google, GE, and we are awed by their innovation. Even they have not succeeded in connecting industry and academia to the point they would want to. If you look at the awesome ecosystem that US has, you still have professors who live under publish or perish paradigm, where they generate paper after paper after paper, and perhaps 1% of the papers are read by anybody else, let alone used by industry. So how do we bring this? The US has tremendous amount of money, and they can wait for a much longer cycle of innovation than we can. We have our funds are very limited, and hence we have to use our funds in a very efficient manner, and we really have to shorten the distance between academia and industry. So how do we do that? This project is a first step in a much larger ecosystem that we want to create. The ecosystem that I have in mind, and this is the first part of it, actually catches a student as soon as the student enters the university. In my mind, eventually there should be a system where a student enters the university, and as they fill out their admission form or their acceptance form, their resume is already created. And then the resume asks them, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then slowly, through borrowing systems from semantic networks, borrowing technology from semantic networks, we would like there should be a system which guides the student that, oh, you want to be one of the world's best video game developers, then you should take these courses. And by the way, video game development has more to do with mathematics than it has to do with watching Aladdin jump up and down on the walls. So you start teaching that student from the very beginning that if you want to be this, you have to take this coursework. And then you watch through the system that the student is not following what you're saying. At that point, you don't give up at the student and you say, kid, you are doing very well, but you're not going towards game development. Looks like you are going towards optimizing compilers. And if you want to go towards that, then this is the path. So we want to have a system which catches the students at a very young age and just as they enter the university, so the problem of this mismatch between what universities are producing and what the industry wants disappears by design, not by forcing the two together in a marriage once the student graduates. Now, the word that, the power of internet was brought again and again by Aisha and Morris, and I really think that the combination of our very intelligent youth and internet is going to be a formidable force in years to come. What we are already witnessing as change in what our students do today as in our universities as compared to what they used to do about 5 years ago is phenomenal. The projects being done by students are phenomenal. So one piece is that we catch students very young. The second piece is that we are going to create a system by which industry will be encouraged to define their projects using semantic web technology again, and then there will be an automatic matching engine which will take the description of what professors want to do and what industry wants done and match the two. And this matching should be at a much deeper level of knowledge, not just that, oh, you are a professor in graphics and we are a company in graphics, let's be together. No, it should be at the depth of, this is the key problem that we want solved, and this is the key problem you are solving, seems like there's a match. So that combination we will hopefully create very soon. But we want to go to a next level of the ecosystem, and when I describe this ecosystem to some, to people around me, they shake their head and say, you are out of your mind. And I said, well, I get paid to be out of my mind. Everybody in the world, to a large extent, agrees that innovation is the driving engine for wealth creation in a knowledge-based economy. Actually, the definition of knowledge-based economy in some sense is innovation.